Right, can you hear me now? Somebody say, yeah! My apologies. I thought I'd looked at that and I'd seen it was switched on, but it wasn't, and so I'm sorry. So look, I'm going to start again. I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas. It's Boxing Day. Uh, Yesterday in Birmingham, where we are, it was a lovely day for Christmas Day. But today it was misty and wet and damp and it probably is like that all over the country because I spoke to somebody in Holland today and it was misty there too. So um, let's just have a quick look who's been. Barry says no sound. I think I've fixed that. Barry Schaefer says yes. Ernest says yeah. Ernst, sorry. Ernst, good to see you. Okay, so where was I? Yes. While the sound wasn't on, I was going through all these things I had to tell you about. First of all, I'm wearing my ELO thingy. Look, one of my memorabilia T-shirts from the tour with ELO in 1980, whenever it was, long while ago. But we found it rummaging around some stuff, and I came upon it. I thought, oh yeah, let me wear that because it's quite a nice warm thing for winter, you know. So in the house, like, because it tends to be a bit cold here in Grimdu because we don't have the heating on so much over this side of the world. Okay, so tonight I've got a Scottish song for you. One you may have heard before, but I think it's a lovely song. We've got a Christmas song for you, which you won't have heard before. Hardly anybody has heard it. Just I'm trying to think. I don't think anybody's heard it, so it's pretty much brand new. But I've been kicking it around for a bit, and I think I've got the arrangement right. It's a beautiful song. I hope you're going to like it. It's called "Worship You," and then I've got a new song which is brand new. It's called "Silver and Gold," and I think it's kind of showing all the symptoms of being a proper song, but you know, it's sort of, it's a little bit borderline-ish, but maybe you'll tell me. Maybe you'll say, Dave, forget that, or Dave, that's good, finish that off, because it's not finished yet, but it's good fun, called Silver and Gold. And I've got something really exciting for you. I'm excited by doing it, and that is that you know, I've inherited a lot of Richard Tandy's material, a lot of his music that he composed, because it was all kind of semi-completed, and it was all on these digital tapes, which I've inherited, I guess is the word. It's probably not the right word, but at any rate, I've become the custodian of Richard Tandy's material, and amongst them I discovered a song of mine, which I honestly didn't know Richard had a copy of this song, but bless him, because he actually made a digital copy of this song when it came off an 8-track tape, but he had his tapes digitized, and on there is this song of mine. And you know, I thought that song, it was lost forever because it was on a piece of old tape which I couldn't find. I didn't know where it had gone. But Richard had it. No, I don't even remember him having it. But I've been playing it, and I've been tarting it up, making it a little bit presentable. And I'd like to play it to it. It's a song. It's a classic '80s song, and I think you're going to really like it. I'm really excited by it because it's such a piece of the age, if you know what I mean. It's not a song I could do now. It's just a song that belongs to 1980s when it was done. And what else? If I've got time, I've got another song I can play, but I have played it before, so I'm not too bad. I wish you'd stop doing that. Facebook. We can hear you now. Thanks. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I've got the sound on this thing for a reason, because I'm going to be playing some music through it. So that's why it's given these reports. So anyway, let's see how we go. Hey, so somebody, there's a line in one of my songs that's on Earthrise. We've been going through the Earthrise stuff recently, as I think I told you, and there's a line in it in Princeton actually where he says, "In a tale I'm going to have to shut these off, aren't I? This is just not going to work, these aren't. So let me just shut the speaker completely off this. Okay, speaker be gone. Right. In a tale by Dennis Wheatley, he saved the world so neatly. And if I ever get to Princeton, I'll remember what it's called. Well, some kind person thought Dave's forgot what that book's called, what he read that in. I better let him find out what it's in. And they sent me this. Look, this lot. Check them out. Look at that lot. I don't know how many books Dennis Wheatley's written, but that's got to be most of many. And I got to read that lot to find that out. And I made all that up. I didn't really mean that, Dennis. I didn't really mean it was in one of your books. I meant the fact that your books are renowned for being very spooky and so I put that bit in the song, and now and somebody's going to send me that. It just went I had seen it all before. That's the one. In a tale by Dennis Wheatley, he saved the world so neatly. If I ever get to Princeton, I'll remember what it's called. Because I couldn't remember what it was called. That's written in the song that I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember because I made it up. So there you go. I've been found out again. Be sure your sins will find you out, my mother used to say to me. How right she was. So look, let's get the ball rolling with I don't know if I can sing this very well, but it's a beautiful song, and I hope I don't ruin it. That's what I'm trying to say. But it goes like this. Look. How beautiful the mountains rise up from the sea. How perfectly silent they are speaking to me. Soft as a whisper, a pillow on the air. They speak about tomorrow like it's always been there. Rest your head, my darling. Close those sleepy eyes. You can be so sure about it. I will still be here when you arise. I love you still. I love you still. There's fog on the ocean, rain down in the glen. The smell of the fire takes me back to who knows when. And off in the distance, a songbird is singing a sweet lullaby for another to hear. Rest your head, my baby. Close those sleepy eyes. You can be so sure about it. I will still be here when you arise. I love you still. I love you still. Rest your head, my darling. close those sleepy eyes. You can be so sure about it, I will still be here when you arise. I love you still. I love you, yeah, I will love you still. How beautiful the mountains rise up from the sea, how perfectly silent they're speaking to me, soft as a whisper, a cry upon the air. I forgot that bit, no one else doing it. A cry upon the air. They speak about tomorrow as if it's always been there. That's a song I wrote for my wife when we were in Scotland. So it's got that little Scottish flavour in the lyrics there, and yeah, so beautiful little song. I think it's very pretty anyway, and that's on the Highland album that we put out a few years back. Okay, well look, what have I got now to do? Can I play you my new song? I'm going to play it on the. I'm going to turn this up, look, and play it on this machine here, which I've just been recording it on. It's called Silver and Gold, and it goes a bit like. Let me get my guitar. I've got some words here for you, and some of the words are together and some aren't. But see what you think of it. To be or not to be, well, you made it not to be, so you did, so you did. Oh, the day of my lobotomy was when you walked out on me, so you did, so you did. As the band played on, singing that old John Lennon song. Well, he wrote it just so no one would know. Tears are made of silver, love's made of gold. So we did the show on Saturday, and by Sunday the deal was off. So we did, so we did. And our fans, they all went that away, and the cheering began to stop. So it did, so it did. Now the band played on, singing that old John Lennon song. Well, he's singing it so I think he knows. Tears are made of silver, love's made of gold. Come on, my babe, give me a wave now, don't let it slip away. Oh, don't you know life is a rock and roll story anyway. This is a bit for Alex to play his solo on, you know. La together now. Sing that old John Lennon song. Well, he's singing it song. I think he knows the tears are made of silver, love's made of gold. Tears are made of silver, love's made of gold. Singing that old John Lennon song. Well, he's singing it so everybody knows the tears are made of silver, love's made of gold. Oh yeah, tears are made of silver, love's made of gold. Well, something like that. It's early days, but I mean, you've heard some of my songs when they've been rougher than that even. No? Okay. It is pretty rough, isn't it? But then, this is Dave's Song Factory, so we just let it all hang out because I really appreciate you guys hooking up to it because a lot of you give me a lot of good feedback on this stuff. And I'm going to read just a little bit of it, the stuff that can be made public, you know. I will speak out, and that which can't, well, I'll just give it to my solicitors, and you know, I'll see you in court. Let's have a look what we got here. I love the line, tears are made of silver and love's made of gold. Yeah, thanks. Well, we'll keep that line then. Let me just move this thing over. Oh, have I got the right thing here? Yeah. Trying to get a bit more on here. Okay, silver and gold. Keep it, it's good. Okay, Jackie, will do. Nice 70s vibe. Okay, thanks, Ernst. Rolls in the lyrics. He. Definitely worth finishing off. The chorus is great. Thank you, Barry. Hey, Barry, that's great. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate that, mate. It's a good job that the singer on the backing tape knows the words. All right, thanks, Rich. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. That's a public service you did there, I think. Yeah. Steve Hill, now give him a chance. now give him Okay. Well, look, thanks for that. It's a bunch of comedy there. Well, the song, it is a bit of a comedy song. You probably guessed it's got a bit of humour in it. And anyway, that's a song called Silver and Gold. And yeah, shall we do that one now? How are we doing for time? It's we're okay. I'll tell you what, I've got this new song I've discovered from the 80s to do, and you know, I'm gonna have to do it now because it'll just the mood of this one is totally different to the mood of the one I want to play after. It'll, you know. So look, let me play you this. This is a great piece which I discovered, and I'm just going to play the tape that I've mixed off this machine off my. This is over here. You can't see it. It's just, and I can't be bothered to pull the camera in. It's just my gadgetry, you know. And I'm going to play it off here. So it's called Crazy Machine.
Sometimes I get to wonder who the man was who saw the picture first and climbed above the clouds just to look down upon the lovely planet Earth. Sometimes I get to wonder who that man was who found inside the magic Lakers. And sometimes I wonder just who pushed the button first. Guess I'll never know. Think about watching the ships leave like fairy lights, dancing away across the sky. Ravens of hope flying, watching them. Oh, how I wish I could fly. This crazy machine, crazy machine, crazy machine. I'm a crazy machine. Crazy machine, you make everybody number 30. Crazy machine, you live faster, do I live in a dream? Crazy machine, I feel like a puppet on the end of your string. Hold on, hold on, do you feel right? Hold on, to the planet dying on. In your twilight time, you gotta leave that mama. Come on, find a better way. You gotta leave that mama. Come on, find a better way. You gotta leave that mama. Come on, find a better way. You gotta. Watching the ships leave like fairy lights, dancing away across the sky. Ravens of hope flying, watching them. Oh, how I wish I could fly. Crazy machine, you've never button my 30. Crazy machine, you will never button my knees. Crazy machine, you were never gonna listen to me.
Yeah, you got to leave that, mama. Come home. Find a better way. That's a song called Crazy Machine, and I haven't done any recording on that for many, many years. That was just, those are all the noises that I put down in the 80s using my Poly 6, Roland Poly 6. I've got to say that because Roland, oh, sorry, Roland, that was a Korg Poly 6. Oh, sorry, Korg. I you know.
Sometimes
stop it. I'm trying to make me stop. How do I make it stop? I press that button there. That'll make it stop. Yeah. Where was I? Yes, Korg Poly 6 is making a lot of those big noises on there. A great piece of kit. This old technology machine. It wasn't MIDI. It wasn't. But you could trigger it with a drum box, and that's how all of those arpeggios on there were done, triggering it to a drum box. The drum box was called Dennis, and the drum box was an Oberheim DMX drum box, and that's how we used to make all our recordings back then. They were all done like that, and you know, that I think that's really. I'm going to look at what you guys have said on there. What a beautiful neo-prog track. I don't know what neo-prog means, but yeah, sounds like it's an outtake from Earthrise. Yeah, think about Richard. We miss you, Richard. Boy, oh boy, we not half. I don't think Richard ever played on that one. In fact, I can't remember anybody playing on it, although they may well have done. My memory's not that good, but I know that I did a lot of fiddling around with that. There's a lot of tempo changes and stuff, and I remember working on doing all those and getting that to work with with Dennis, the Oberheim drum box. Dennis, he was a good lad. Never used to answer back. Just always played his bit, and he triggered other things. So he made everything go, all that nice stuff that's in tempo. It was all triggered from Dennis. The bits that aren't in tempo were triggered by me with my fingers, and that's why they're not in tempo. So sad. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Another epic. Yeah, it is a bit of an epic. It goes through a lot of changes. But I'm going to finish that song off. I'm going to tidy the words up. The words are kind of missing in place, and because it's got it's a powerful track about a crazy machine. It's still a crazy machine now. It was then. It is now. So I think there's some validity in finishing it off. I've got one more song to play on, or maybe two more. But let's play this one because this is another one I'm going to play on the tape, if I may. This is one that I've recently mixed it for the first time. I've played with it a lot of time, and I was helped on this by a man in Coventry named Gavin, a pianist, who I met up with at a gig, and he came by and played his synthesizers and pianos on this track, and this is a really. I'm looking around for my mouse. It's over there. Okay, see what you think about this. This is called "Worship You." It's a song for Christmas. It's still Christmas after all, and we celebrate Christmas here. And so here we go. Is it going to work? I ask myself. Will it work? Won't it work? That might do. Oh Lord my God, how great thou art, thou art. about as different as you can get from the last one, isn't it?
Oh Lord my God, how great thou art, thou art. You reached down from heaven to touch my heart, my heart. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh Lord my God, how great thou art. Just wanna worship you today. Just wanna worship you today. Just wanna lift up my voice and sing praise. Just wanna give you everything I can. Just wanna worship you. Just wanna tell everyone how amazing you are. How you've helped me time and time again. Just wanna open the door, do what I'm here for. Just wanna worship you.
Well, you get the idea of that one, yeah. It's a worship song, and it's not really a Christmas song, it's a any time of the year song, but I thought it'd be nice to do it this Christmas time, because, well, that's what Christmas is about, isn't it? So look, it's been lovely to spend time with you again. Thank you all you guys for supporting me just by hooking up to this. I really appreciate it. Let's have a look at the time, yeah. You probably know that I go and I edit these broadcasts so that if there's any dead time at the beginning, like there was at the beginning of this one because I didn't have the sound plugged in, I go and edit that out so that so when you come back to it in a few days, you'll find it's slightly different, especially at the front bit, you know. So look, as I was saying, it's been great to just hang out with you and play you a bit of what I've been up to, and I want to just say how much I've appreciated your support over the years, all you guys who follow my music. Well, that's what I do it for people, for other people, and so anyway, it's enough of that. I'm going to clear up and I'm going to go and have my dinner now. And my dinner is the remains of the Christmas dinner from yesterday, which yeah, it was really good. So I'm gonna clear off. Thanks again, and we'll see you another time next year. Oh, in 2 weeks' time. Yes, I don't know what the date is. 2 weeks' time.